Here I'm going to show you how to use the COUNTIF function and the AVERAGEIF function. So in this step right here in cell B20, they want us to insert a COUNTIF function to count the number of substation agreements sold, use the list of equipment codes as the range, and the code of substations as the criteria in the formula. So for here, what we can do, so you could go, you can look for the function in different places and try to find it. If you already know what you're looking for, also you can just press equal and then count if. Once it's here, then it kind of starts it off for you. You can either choose to put in the function this way, but an easier way is if you press right here on the formulas tab, it's going to open this up, and then this just makes it easier. So for this, we'll just go ahead and put in the range, and for the range it wants us, so he wants us to use the COUNTIF function to count the number of substation agreements sold, use the list of equipment sold range. So I go to equipment sold, so it's going to be, sorry, it's going to be the equipment codes. So it's here, we're going to drag it, boom, and then it goes ahead and it fills it in there for us. Then we're going to put the criteria, and the criteria is going to be the range and the code for substations in cell I9 as the criteria in the formula. So right here are the codes that represent the equipment code. So this is going to be the substations, so that's the code 104. So we're going to go ahead and put 104, and you always put the quotation marks, and then that's it. And then this is right here, it gives us the result, so that'll be 4, and then we'll press done, and that's it. And that'll be your formula up there, and then you can go ahead and close this. For the average sales price, so for this one we're going to use the same thing. We're going to use AVERAGEIF function. And then it's going to come up right here, and as you guys can see, when it opens up here, it's going to tell you what you can put in, like your range, your criteria, and so on. So same thing, I like to open up this, and then right here I can start putting in what I need to put in. So in this one it says enter a formula using the AVERAGEIF function, the average sale price of a substation agreement. So it wants the average price for every cell that's averaging for the 104 substations. So it wants the average price for that. So for this, it's going to say, so since it wants the average price, we're going to go right here, and then this will always guide you. So it says range, right here, range, and then you're going to go, is the range of cells you want evaluated. So for us, it wants us to evaluate, it says use the list of equipment codes as the range. So equipment code, so it wants these codes as the range. So we're going to go here, and then boom, it puts it there. The criteria is, it's going to be the substations criteria. So we already know the substations criteria, the code number is the 104. So we're going to go ahead and put 104, and now it knows to look for the code of substations here, and the criteria that we're looking for is the 104. So that's what it's going to look for. But then it wants us to put the average range. So for here it says, are the actual cells to be used to find the average? If omitted, the cells in range are used. So for here, we're going to go ahead and put all the sales price. So we're going to go down here, and then boom, and then it gives us a result right here, and that's the average for this code, the substations, and it's looking it up right here. And then you press done, and then that gives you this, and that's it. And that'll pretty much be it. So the next video, we're going to do the total sales price and the profit margin.